Ever had someone embarrass you over and over again, even after you begged them not to? You tell them to stop, they laugh and keep doing it anyway. Well, imagine that person is your mom. And her favorite joke is making every restaurant you go to burst into song about your birthday, even when it's not your birthday. If you've ever wanted to get revenge on someone who just wouldn't take no for an answer, hit that like button because this story, it's sweet, it's funny, and it ends with the most satisfying payback you could ever imagine. I'm Daniel, and I grew up in the 90s with a mom who had one particular quirk. She loved attention. She wasn't mean, she wasn't cruel, but she had to make everything a show. Every holiday, every small family dinner, somehow became a stage for her to get a few laughs or smiles from strangers. My brother and I were the complete opposite. We were quiet kids, the kind who turned red when a teacher called on us, or who hid behind our menus when a waiter came by. So when birthdays came around, we were happy just to go out for dinner with the family, eat cake and go home. No singing, no clapping, no spotlight. But Mom, no. She couldn't resist the temptation. Every year she'd wait until we were halfway through dinner, give that sly little smile, and suddenly, here they'd come. A group of waiters clapping, singing some over-the-top restaurant birthday song, and practically shouting our names. The whole place would look over. We'd have to sit there, faces red, pretending to smile while everyone sang. It was pure torture. "Mom, please," I told her one year, my voice cracking from embarrassment. "Don't do it this time. I mean it." She smiled, held up her hands and said, okay, I promise." 10 minutes later, she winked at the waiter. And sure enough, the birthday parade started again. I wanted to crawl under the table. My brother looked like he wanted to teleport out of existence. And my mom, she just laughed. "Oh, come on, it's fun. You'll thank me someday." We would not be thanking you. It became a pattern. Every single year, no matter how much we begged, she'd do it again. And each time she had a new excuse. "I just wanted to celebrate you. It's a tradition now." Or my favorite, "You two are too serious, lighten up." But for us it wasn't fun. It was humiliating. We'd sit there with the whole restaurant staring, people we didn't even know clapping while we just wished the floor would open up and swallow us. Eventually my brother and I had enough. We decided, if Mom wanted attention so badly, maybe it was time she got some. Started small. The next time we went out, not even for a birthday, just a normal Friday dinner, my brother leaned toward the server and whispered, "It's our mom's birthday tonight." The waiter smiled. "Oh, that's wonderful." We waited. Mom didn't notice a thing. Not until dessert showed up and suddenly the waitstaff came marching toward our table, singing at the top of their lungs. "Happy birthday to you." She looked around, smiling at first, then frowning. "Wait, whose birthday is it?" And then the waitress placed a cupcake in front of her. "Happy birthday, ma'am." The look on her face was priceless. Surprise. Confusion. Then embarrassment. She waved her hands, blushing, saying, "Oh, no, it's not my." But it was too late. The whole restaurant was clapping. My brother and I. We were grinning ear to ear. When the song ended, she gave us a look that could kill. "You two are terrible," she hissed. But even she couldn't help but laugh a little. Still, we could tell it worked, just a little. She was flustered. So naturally, we did it again. Every few weeks, we'd go out for dinner. Didn't matter if it was a pizza place, a steakhouse, or a diner. The moment she looked away, one of us would lean over and quietly say, "It's our mom's birthday today." The waiters loved it. They'd bring out a slice of cake, candles, the whole 9 yards. Mom would look up from her drink, hear the singing, and that familiar confusion would spread across her face again. Then realization. Then defeat. And the best part, she could never be mad in public. She had to smile and laugh along, waving and saying, "Thank you," while everyone clapped for her. Then, as soon as the waiters left, she'd glare at us. "You two think you're so funny, don't you?" We'd just smile sweetly. "Oh, come on, Mom. It's fun. You'll thank us someday." We used her own words against her. This went on for months. We got creative. Sometimes we'd tell the waiter it was her 50th birthday, even though she was only in her 40s. Sometimes we'd say it was her second birthday of the month. Once we even said she loved when people sang extra loud. And every time she'd have to sit there, smiling awkwardly while an entire group of strangers belted happy birthday at her. The tables had turned, and it was glorious. The final straw came one night when the whole family went out for my dad's birthday. It was a nice restaurant. Dim lighting, soft music, the kind of place where people whispered instead of talked. Mom was dressed up, proud, excited to celebrate Dad. For once, she wasn't the center of attention. Until my brother leaned toward the server with that familiar mischievous smile. A few minutes later, as my dad was cutting his steak, we heard it. The sound of clapping, then singing. "Happy birthday to you." Mom looked around, smiling politely, until she realized the waiters were heading straight toward her. Her eyes widened. Wait, no. It's not. But the damage was done. The staff surrounded her, clapping and singing louder than ever. Dad started laughing so hard he nearly choked on his drink. My brother and I could barely breathe from holding in our laughter. And Mom. She just sat there, face red as a tomato, forced to blow out the candles as the restaurant cheered. When the singing finally stopped, she looked at us and said, Okay, I surrender." And for the first time in years she meant it. That was the night the birthday wars ended. It's been over 20 years now. We still joke about it sometimes, and she laughs, shaking her head. No one in our family has pulled a birthday stunt since. And honestly, I think it taught all of us something. Sometimes people don't realize how uncomfortable they make others until they feel it themselves. And sometimes, the only way to get the message across is through a little harmless, well-placed payback. So yeah, Mom learned her lesson and we learned ours. It's okay to stand up for yourself, even if you have to do it with a little humor. If this story made you smile, hit that like button and tell me in the comments. What's the funniest harmless revenge you've ever pulled? And if you want more stories like this, where karma sings the sweetest tune, subscribe because I've got plenty more where that came from.